third on the equator of supreme ambient light rejection screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain. Showing you the $65 projector that I purchased off of eBay. I think they may have more of these in here. But this is what I paid for my projector. Now it has around 3,398 hours already on it. So I would suggest you buy a new lamp. I did buy a new lamp for around $30 or $40. So I mean, you can get it for cheaper than that, but I went for the first one I saw, and usually I bought from this seller before. But anyway, yes, I said this is a projector I got for $65 short throw. And keep in mind, just because it doesn't have an HDMI on the back of it, doesn't mean you can't use it. I'm using a VGA HDMI converter for it. So here it is right here on the black silver. Showing half of it on the wall and half of it on the screen. Sorry, we don't have any sound due to the fact that I didn't plug in any sound for the speakers. We just run it through VGA. So this is running VGA to HDMI. There's my little converter in the back right there. And that's an easy way to turn a projector that doesn't have an HDMI into a 7 HDMI using just VGA only. So as you can see, I got half of this hitting the wall, so you can see what the black silver puts back into a projector that cost me about $65. That's it. Now this projector, of course, is 720p, 3600 lumens short throw. That's why I tell you, when I go online and buy projectors, I don't have to worry about if it's 4K, I don't have to worry about if it's 1080p or how much contrast it has or any of that nonsense. I just buy a projector, that's it. There's no calibrating or any of that whatsoever. Now I got another projector coming in that I paid, I think about $49 for. It's going to be an NEC short throw, ultra short throw projector that I paid for. I bought both of them. That one should be here on the 23rd. Should be here on Monday, and then on Saturday I close out the deal on a 7,000 lumen projector, which I really need for work because I need that for large scale applications. I mean, the one I have right now for the scanner is nice and all, but the one I'm going to be purchasing, I can literally hit 3 houses with that thing with no problem whatsoever. It is actually designed to do screen sizes up to around 1,000, is that 1,000 inch screen or 2,000 inch screen? Something that's huge. But this is just showing you what I get using my technology, and this is a great technology, on a projector that cost me 65 bucks. And if you notice with the converter that I have in the back of it, small piece of converter, you can get those at Amazon for around $14. So if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, there you go. So I'll let that one play through. I got to go back in the room. I got to finish cutting labels out. Now, when last time I was on here, I said that with our order process, we had about over a splash over, is whatever orders we have left. We had 2 customers that came and ordered 2 more, so we're just about near maxed out. So I'll show you the, curious, you want to see the chaos that's going on in my kitchen right now. This is what's going on right now. We're about maxed out. 2 more in, and that's it. Next ship out date will be next Friday. So just about almost completed. So just want to put that out there real quick. If you're interested in getting your order out this Friday, place the order now. It goes up this Friday. You only have 2 slots open. There you go. Oh, I think we got one of the black silvers left. And one of them is actually the Black Supreme. Throw some commercials in there. There you go. All right, let me cut my labels out. My light's on in the back too, number 1. That's it. All I'll do is make it something like tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to be probably replacing my projector, my lamp, and my projector upstairs, which it just came a few minutes ago. I had to open up my projector, so I never get a chance to sit down. I got a chance to some gaming today, which was good, but usually most of the time I never get a chance to relax because there's always something coming through the door that I have to take care of. And I have to get my lamp and everything set up upstairs because hopefully my PC will be here tomorrow or maybe on the 23rd, but they said it should be here soon. So that way I can get it finally set up and start gaming upstairs. My rug, actually, ordered an arcade rug. That is going to be here on Saturday so I can dress the floor up a little bit. So like I said, everything's coming together quite nicely for the upstairs. And I'll tell you something, one thing too, the massager that I have on that chair cost me $100 compared to the chair in the bigger gaming room, which is around almost $300. That massager in that little chair is actually freaking amazing. It is better than the one I have in the gaming room, which I'm thinking about now, taking that and bringing that downstairs and buying me another one of those $100 chairs.
All right, so let's see.
Just want to find a few videos in here. And this is the black silver. We sell this on our website. I think it's a mid-level. We get the mid-level screen paint. We sell this on the website for around $89. That is the original price. It's $147 for 2 quarts of it. Now this projector right here, I will be setting right there in that little slot right there. That is my ceiling projector. That's what I purchased it for. Just showing you the projector before I actually start. I place it back to where it's supposed to be at. It'll be there permanently for my ceiling. The ultra short though NEC, I'm probably just going to use it as a test projector right there. Let me see, turn this in a full environment. And I'll show you my projector, how far my projector is sitting back from the screen, even though I'm using a short throw. Usually short throw projectors are very expensive, but like I said, really good deal. Not a bad deal at all. And this is the gray technology. When we make that light gray technology, it can produce a contrast level. And no, I haven't replaced the lamp yet. The lamp hasn't got here for this yet. It's still using the old lamp in here. I had a chance to replace the lamp yet. The lamp won't be here for another 2 more days. So it's still using the old lamp it came with. I'll show that in a few minutes. And I'll show you lights out. You're curious to see that. Let's take lights out. A $65 projector using our technology. You can see what the white wall is going to give you right there, right from the door. Faded, washed out image. I swear he looks like one of the characters from the Three Stooges. I swear. Tell me I'm not. Tell me if I'm not lying here on that one. He does not look like. Who's the one that has that haircut like that? Is it curly? It's not Mo. I think it's no. It's Mo. It is Mo. Mo has the one with the strange haircut. Tell me that does not look like one of the guys from the Three Stooges. Like somebody purposely gave that monkey that haircut. Okay, look how me looks. So you're trying to figure out exactly. I have customers all the time always ask me, what kind of projector should I get? What kind of projector should I get? I said, well, as long as it's name brand, pretty much it's not going to make a difference, to tell you the truth, when it comes to the technology. That's the whole purpose. The screen paint does all the work. That's why I marked my screen. I gotta stop bringing my screens up and down the stairs. I marked the daylight side of it. Look how beautiful that looks. $65. I think he's got a couple more in there. Got a couple more in there for $65. Let's check out the black levels. That's a great Cinema 5D right there. So the first minute, if someone was bought this projector and they were using that great Cinema 5D, the first thing popping in their mind is, I'm gonna have to get me a better projector, because there's no way in the world. This has to be something wrong with the HDMI. It has to be something wrong with this or that. There's nothing wrong with the projector at all. It's the screen that's having the problem, that's struggling. Like I said, to be to show the difference between your gray screen and another gray screen. There's no point, like I said, me doing a demonstration showing you a gray screen, show bright, beautiful colors. It can do that. It's automatically for it. It's like showing a white screen. That's easy. It can do that. Hard thing for a gray screen to be to produce is a contrast level. That's why I'm showing you all these deep, dark contrast levels. And I can show you the demonstrations with lights out. But it'd be even more impressive if I can do it with lights on. Then I can show you on a projector I paid $65 for. It doesn't even have an HDMI port on the back of it. I'm using a converter for that. And that screen right there in the middle, that elite screen, like I said, easy $1,400 for 100-inch. That's just 100-inch. When you're talking about $89 for painting screen size up to 126 inches, about that size right there. So if it costs you $1,400 for 100-inch, what do you think 126-inch would cost you? And I guarantee if you bought that screen and said, well, I'm using this on this projector right here, and so you explain them the projector that you're using, they're going to laugh in your face and say, no, you can't use that with our screen. You got to go get a top of the line model. You got to get a 4K, a high-end projector, because they know at the end of the day, the projector does all the work. The screen doesn't do all the work. Why would you have to upgrade to a projector that powerful to begin with? If I'm paying $1,400 for a screen, it darn well better be to work with that projector I'm using right beneath me. I said before, you can't even see color correctly. Even with the lights out, you can't pick a red. So now we're in the dark, there's no excuses. Maybe it couldn't be my kitchen light because my screen is behind my kitchen light, so that wouldn't be affecting it at all, period. So it should not be a problem. Oh well, like I tell people, it's your money. Meanwhile, you'll end up probably somewhere spending $1,400 for this screen, and then they'll spend another $3,000 for the projector. When my customers are going to go out and spend anywhere from under $200 for a projector, and probably for the screen paint right here, under $90, and be able to beat a screen like this with no problem. Oh, forgot, lights are off. Let's go back over to my beautiful animals. There we go. Right, so look at that image. So I think I'm going to go back on eBay, and I'm going to buy me another projector for probably around another $60. Another projector for $60. And this is why I have so many projectors, because I can just go out and buy like any projector I want. As long as it's not knockoff, I can go out and just buy any projector because I know how the screen is going to perform on the screen. Let me just shave that goat. He's molting. Shave him. Yeah, sorry, there's no sound again. I ain't a chance to hook anything up. And one thing too, when you get those converters, like I say, you can buy those converters over at Amazon for $14. I'll put a link. I have to put a link at the bottom because if you get the wrong one, it's not gonna do you too well. So certain ones will have an audio port. You have to have an audio port because once you plug that in, it does cancel out your audio ports on your projector. But great thing about it, it does have a port on the back of it that you can actually plug sound through. I mean, another one of these projectors. I put the short throw in. I'm trying to figure out where I got room to put it on a short throw projector. I don't think I have any more room for another short throw projector. Well, I did paint the ceiling black in the gaming room. I could put it in there. That would be kind of nice, but then that'd be just too much going on because that room gets hot enough as it is. I'm gonna just move that star projector in there. I'll buy another one for this route. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need one for the 135 outside. I need one for that one. That I do need. I need to go buy another one. Let's see, you would pay, talking about, oh, that is right on that. That would be, all right, so give or take, let's say $190, $65 for the projector. That's $155 plus $14 for the converter. But altogether would cost you somewhere around, well, this setup cost me around $169. That's it. That's what this would cost you for this setup. About $169. Now, minus you went out and you bought, if you painted on the wall, that's what it cost. It would cost you. But if you were to build a frame, let's see, you would need about, if you were to do 4x7 and at $2 a pop for the wood, that'd be about $8 and needing a support frame in the middle. So that'd be around $10 altogether, and plus the brackets and then the material for the surface. You can get the material for the surface on Amazon cheap. Like you can get like the blackout, not the blackout, but the photo material that they use for taking Photoshop. And you can buy that and put that in the back and use the same thing. Or a bed sheet. I did a screen. As a matter of fact, this is a bed sheet. Screen made out of a bed sheet. So $6.44 for a bed sheet. And you figure the pieces of lumber is going to cost you about $2 a pop for 2 inches thick. So you're talking about, man, all 4. That's about 8 for all sides. And the one in the middle would make that 10. And then you're talking about around $6 for the bed sheet. So altogether, that's around $16 right there. And the brackets right there can pretty much build the entire thing for pretty much next to nothing. I mean, you get a nice setup for under $200. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to build me a nice theater package. Actually, the gaming room I'm building in the back is probably under $600, to tell you the truth. Yeah. It's about under $600, but I'm building in the back. But the most thing that's going to cost you the most, like I said, is that projector, and that screen is going to cost you the most. All right, so we got the lights on. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take the lights out. Those of you have dedicated theater setups. I just want to be in the dark period. Why are my lights out in my theater room? I was wondering why it's so dark in here. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay, well, I'll let that play a little longer. I'll let it play a little longer before I sign off. We have 2 slots left for Friday. One's the black silver. The other one will be the Supreme Black. They're only quartz, only just to let you know. 2 quartz are maxed out. We're maxed on 2 quartz, so they're gone. This demonstration is to show you that you do not have to spend an arm and leg for a projector just to get an amazing picture. It all majority falls on, 90% of it falls on your screen. All right. My $65 projector right here. It's even 3D. You know what? I've never used 3D glasses on a projector. I don't think I'm going to track down the 3D glasses for that projector, since I'm going to be doing the ceiling anyway. And I'm going to use those 3D glasses. So we are going to just about maxed out pretty soon. 2 more orders left. Once that goes through, we are finished for this week. And then next week begins again. Whew, man, it was a busy day. Well, at least everything will be done before Saturday hits, because when Saturday hits, I got that the gaming system is coming through on Saturday. So usually with my videos, we always have something extra in the video. So this is the projector I'm using upstairs in the gaming room. The only problem with it is the lamp light is near dead. So I ordered me a new lamp. We're going to install that in today. We're going to plug it up. I got everything set up to plug this in, because I need to see exactly. Booyah! What I got to plug this into. Where's the little table at? I need the little table. Oh, there's the table. I'm going to plug that in. Get cracking on that. Get that knocked out of the way. Oh, I can't wait. I want to set my Steam count up. I want to order all my arcade games. I cannot wait to start playing. Okay. Table set up. From the room head to the back. Power cord. Power. That's it. Just make sure all my stuff in the room is ready to go before I start opening this up. So replacing lamps are pretty easy. It's not hard to do. Anybody can do it. The only lamps I don't like to replace are those Hitachi or whatever it's called, projectors, the short throws, because those projectors have a kill switch in them, which means if you open up that projector, you go to replace it, the projector won't shut on. That's meant to be sent back to the manufacturer and fixed, and since they discontinued that model, good luck. That's why I don't bother, that's why I don't go near them. There's a lamp right there. So you'll just pull out our screws. You only have 3 screws. There's 1, 2, 3. That's it. Pretty easy. And the first time I changed bulb on the projector, I was scared to death. I didn't know whether it was going to explode on me or whatever, you know. First time changing one out. Then when I saw how easy it was, I was like, well, gee whiz, I just change it on my lamps. There's one lamp crazy. Change it on my lamps. But then you start realizing which ones are more expensive, which one aren't. That's before I even drop money on a projector, I make sure to see how much those lamps are going to cost me first. So that projector, that big boy venue projector, the worst a lamp will cost me is $500, which still isn't bad for a projector that's 7,000 lumens. All right, so the grip piece is here. That's very easy to take out. Man, that was easy to pull out. Usually some of them I got to freaking fight with to get them out of there. All right. So now we're going to grab our projector, our lamp out of here. I've ordered from this company before, but I recognize that logo. Hopefully this goes well. The only thing I'm not liking about this is it should have been packed in styrofoam. So, I don't know. It's a pretty crappy job of... That's the screws right on, okay. I'm going to make sure that we're getting a legit one, because I don't like the way it was wrapped up. So let's see. Last thing you want is to put one in and have it start smoking on you. Been there, done that one already. So that's a generic one. So that's identically the same. Tell you the truth, they do. Okay. Make sure you mark them too, because you don't want to make the mistake and basically put the wrong one in. Put the old. I've seen people put the old one back in and throw the new one away. So let's see if it fits. See if it fits in, because my main concern is if it's going to connect. Sometimes they won't connect. They won't go in. I mean, no worries. I just have to return it and get a nut and go buy another company. Buy from them. I've had this happen with Chrissy's. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Heard that snap, that pop in there. So hopefully that's all the way in. But we'll tell when we turn it on. I think some people are terrified to turn them on. If you never had a lamp explode behind the back of your head, I did have one explode. It's a nightmare. I hope it never happens to you. I just don't like the way that feels I don't like the way that feels. Let me sit for a minute. What's in there? Okay, it's definitely, I can feel it in there. It sounds like a gunshot going up in the back of your head. That's what it sounds like. I just want those screws to tighten up. That's the part that I'm more concerned about, because the screws aren't tightening up. That's what's got me a little bit concerned there. So let me see. Just want to make sure. See, this is the part you got to worry about. You see this part right here? That's the part you got to worry about. That's not molded right. It's not molded right. All right, I shouldn't have to struggle to get that in. So hopefully, like I said, it fits, it works. But if it doesn't, I just need it to tighten up. And the problem I got here, it's not tightening up. Oh, great. That's fantastic. I'm going to have to take this one back. Make sure. I'll stand up for this. Yeah, I shouldn't be twisting that much. I mean, either that plastic piece, it's not locking correctly. This should slide right in and it should lock. Yeah, it should definitely slide in and lock with no problem. Somehow these screws are not connecting. Nope. All right. Yeah, we got a dud here. Definitely got to do it. I got to have a look at this a little closer up. Pins all look the same. All right, make sure I mark this. That's the other one. This is the old one. See how the old one fits in? See if I'm struggling to put this one in. If I'm not struggling to put this in, then I know it's the other one. The molding on the stem, it's not right. Yeah, that went in with no problem. That went snugged in with no problem whatsoever. So there's something wrong there on this one. That's causing it where it's not locking in correctly. Let me have a look at this more carefully. So one thing I need to actually finish off the gaming room, and just not playing right with me. So I have them this way. And the reason why I have them sitting next to each other right here, because this piece right here is the one that fits in that powers your lamp. If that's up by a couple of inches too much, then it's not going to fit snugly in, and those screws are not going to connect. So it looks like the same height, but there could be a little piece. One time I had a little piece of extra plastic sticking through, and that wouldn't allow it to go through. They look exactly alike, to tell you the truth. But now I can see the manufacturer for this one is Phillips. So when I take this one back, if this one I can't get this one fit, I'm gonna take this one back, and now I'm just gonna get the ones made by Phillips. That's the ones I'm gonna buy. So I just have to do a rush delivery to get it in here as fast as possible. You know, like I said, it's very identical alike. Like I said, I just can't figure out why that one's not. I'm gonna try this one more time. And if it doesn't go in, like I said, I put the other one on. It's not, the other one's not near lamp depth. It's not going to die. I just want to put a new one in there to begin with. But I can play that one until my new one comes in. My next one comes in. But that just don't like that feeling. The way that feels, that's supposed to lock in. Hopefully, let me see if I got it locked in correctly. And those screws are supposed to connect. They're not connecting. They're so loose. Yeah. All right. Well, what I'm gonna have to do is go in and talk to the merchant and ask him why we don't have, it's not connecting. Let's see something. And there could be another reason why. The screws could be too small and may not fit, or not long enough. Hopefully. Let's see if we can try to get. Don't force, whatever you do, don't force it. That's what I'm trying not to do. Try not to force it. No, something's wrong there. Yeah, the problem you have here, I don't know if the screws are too long, but something's wrong. It's sitting in there. It's supposed to snap in, drop the screws, and they're supposed to lock automatically. You shouldn't be having this much problem trying to get the lock in. So there's something wrong there. Either the screws are too long, something's wrong that's not fitting correctly. Let me try these two over here. See what happens. I didn't pay it. Like, usually if I'm going to go buy, like for a projector like this, I should be buying name brand. Sometimes I don't get name brand and I come out winning, you know, but usually if it's something like a Chrissy, I'll pay the full price for it because, you know, that's something you really don't want to screw up. Nope. And you can't lay it in there either because either the screws are too small, something's wrong. is not fitting. I wish I could pop one of these screws out and lay them in there to see exactly what would happen. Let me see something for a minute. If I can actually get one of these screws to come out. I just want to pull one of them out, and I want to see how they drop in. All right, we got one screw out. Do not drop a screw in here. You'll never get it out of here. This is really stupid that I'm doing. But I need to see this connecting. All right, screws are working perfectly. No problem. Oh! I just said don't drop a screw in here. I just said this was really stupid. Don't do this. And I just did it. Great. I'm going to have to buy a brand new projector. The reason why is because you do not want a screw rolling around in your projector. Great. I got to buy another projector. You don't want a screw rolling around your projector because you can short something out and burn something, burn your house down. Just said, do not do this. And yeah, don't do this. I screwed up big time. Wow. Well, it's going to cost me $160, but just said don't do this. I do the very thing I tell you. Oh, great. Who knows there was lodged in that. Oh well, this is done. Because I'm not going to use this now. Let's go on eBay and buy another projector. Just said don't. It's a bad idea, and it's a very bad idea. That screw bumps up against something in there, and you basically can short out your system, or you can basically have a fire trigger off in here. Not good. Never want a screw rolling around in something, especially when it's technology. You don't want it rolling around in there. Well, I wanted to buy another projector anyway. Jacked up thing about it is it won't be here on time for me to set the gaming system. And I'm not taking the thing apart to get to that screw. Oh, it's in there too. Damn it. Alright, what's the worst that can happen? Can I really short my system out doing this? Alright, I'm gonna buy me another projector. Shoot. Drop one screw in the projector, ends up costing me money. Man, damn it. So do not do this. Don't do this. I got a magnetic screwdriver. Do not do this. Because it's going to end up costing you money. What did I do? I freaking stick my freaking screwdriver in there. And then it falls off. It did lock. The threads did lock. So that's good. But now I got to go buy a brand new projector. So forget the freaking lamp now. Then I probably got to buy another lamp for that projector too. Pay my PS4 games, do some gaming tonight. Oh man, I don't feel like taking that thing apart, because if I take the whole thing apart, then I'm gonna have a problem putting it back together. Been down that road before with these projectors. I don't want to use it. Why the projector has a screw going around in it? Because if it just happens to bump or it's laying on the wrong thing, it could short out. Oh, the dumb things I do sometimes, it scares me. Oh, it popped out. Thank you, Jesus. God is amazing. I'm never doing that again as long as I live. If I want to sell it, it cost me some money today. It popped out. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm never doing that one again. That was real stupid. All right, so let's see if we can get this in here. That was real stupid. So it's time to buy another projector. That's good. Just need to get this stupid thing to fit in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. This is not going to fit. there's something in between here and here that's causing it not to fit all the way down. There's something in there that's not fitting correctly. Wow. It happens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Every time I buy a projector by pieces, I'm taking a risk that maybe it'll work and maybe it won't work. I bought from companies that were legit, and I had stuff that came back that didn't work at all. And then I bought from companies that were generic, and they worked better than the companies that were legit. So yeah, clearly, somewhere in this area here, right here, it's too long. So what happens is the projector is hitting, it's hitting there, it's connecting in, but it's too high up where the screws won't connect inside, and you shouldn't be going through that much of a struggle. I know the minute I started unwrapping, I'm thinking, oh, this is just not good because the wrapping was really bad. It's not, you're never supposed to get a lens that looks like this, it's wrapped like this. Let me show you how it's supposed to come. It's not supposed to be like that. I'm gonna order me another one. So the minute I took it out of the wrapper, I should have knew that something was wrong. I knew something was wrong when I took the wrapper because it's just the way they wrapped it. They took it, and when I looked at it, I said, this is not good because I can tell how it was wrapped up that it might have had, it was probably a generic lamp because they had it wrapped in here in this bubble wrap. I'll put it back in here like so. No protection whatsoever. And then they had this over top of it like this. And then they just had it in the box like that. This, actually, the first minute I saw it, I was thinking, oh, gee whiz. As I said, it's probably a generic, it's probably not going to work. This is how it's supposed to come. When you buy a lamp, it's supposed to look like this. This is how it's supposed to come. There's every piece of paper, all your information on it. And that's how your lamp is supposed to look when it comes in, just like that. These are all Chrissy lamps right here. Now, these cost me anywhere from $160 to $200 a pop because the Chrissy's usually, like I said, when I buy for the big boy venue projectors, I pay the full price for them. But sometimes I have worked with some companies that were like compatible lamps, and they did work pretty well. Here's another one. See how it's packed right there. That's how this is supposed to be packed. But no, should have known that from the door. So let me put my old one back in. I'm gonna contact the merchant, explain to him my situation. Now he's got a choice whether he can refund me, so I can go buy me. I'm gonna buy another lamp anyway to make a difference. But he can refund me and take his merchandise back because that's not gonna work. It's not gonna fit. Now this right here is the original one, which now I know because usually I'm thinking that, okay, the lamp on it, this is an NEC. But now I see the Philip bulbs they have on them. So now I know that when next time I go, I'm going to go and buy again. I know that find the ones that have the Philip bulbs on them. That's the ones that I want. So this one right here, you shouldn't have any struggle at all. You should just be to drop it in. And that's it. That's it. It should lock. You get a little click. That locks right there. And just drop your screws in. This is how fast it should be to install a lamp. You should never have to go through what I just went through a few minutes ago. Don't put them in too tight because you don't want to basically snap anything. And never touch that lamp, the lens in the front. And that's it. It's in. Ain't going nowhere. So how fast it should take you to put it in, be done with it. Now, some people feel that taking them out and putting them back in and factory, resetting the timer, don't do that because resetting the timer ain't gonna do anything all period. That timer is very important because that timer tells you when your lamp is about to blow. You reset the timer, all you're doing is just basically just camouflaging the time when your lamp is about to go. But this is gonna go regardless if you set that timer or not. So what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna go back. I'm gonna go get my money back for this. And then I'm going to go order me another one. No, now not to go near these jokers ever again. That did not fit right correctly. Where do we are? Electronic lamps. Electronic lamps. Oh, that's why I thought in the beginning. This is diamond lamps. That's why it's just diamond lamps. I thought it was the same company. It's not the same company. I'm like, why am I having problems with this? All right, I need to buy from these companies right now. All right, well, with that being said, I'm gonna go check my accounts real quick. I usually get those splash over orders in right away. And then those of you who ordered the screen paint, your orders will be shipping out tomorrow, so you will be good to go. And that's basically about it. Anybody else who wants to place orders, your orders will be shipping out next Friday because that's our next ship out date. All right, thank you all for your time. I gotta go, and God bless.